for their 44th win of the season against the visiting San Antonio Spurs. All right, as this game gets underway, Jeff, is there anybody that
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, man? Once again, this is your boy, T.Y. Knowledge. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my other channel as well, which has the same name, but it doesn't have the 036. Today we're going to talk about the Eastern Conference 2017 NBA season. First, we're going to start off with my team, the most coolest, awesomest team in the fucking world, if you ask me, the New York Knicks, and the changes that they made this offseason. They pick up former MVP Derrick Rose from Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, he had a couple injuries the past 2 years. But he's a quick defender, he's a slash player, he's an awesome shooter. He's a good teammate, good leader on and off the court. Well, I don't quite know off the court. But he's a pretty good player. You have Akeem Noah, one defensive player of the year a couple years back. Not even 3 years back, not longer than 3 years at the most. One defensive player of the year, so we have him. We also picked up Brandon Jennings, another good point guard, awesome starting point guard, not just no trash point guard. I mean, this guy has good court vision. He can alley-oop the ball to his teammates. He can shoot, he can slash, he's aggressive, he's not weak. You have a lot in him. Kristaps Porzingis is going to back Noah up on the backcourt. You know what he done? He came in here, everyone doubted him, thought he couldn't do nothing, came in blocking shots, scoring points, tip dunking on everyone. All you guys feel like shit and assholes. Carmelo Anthony, need no introduction. You already know what it is. Did I say it again? Need no introduction. Okay? Carmelo Anthony. So that's what you have in the New York Knicks, and you also have my boy who's been playing well lately. They re-signed him again, Lance Galloway. You know, he has a lot of potential. This guy stepped up big time. He can also alley-oop the ball and shoot the ball as well. You guys don't know that, but he can. And you have Phil Jackson, who's picking up these good players, man. And he has 11 rings. So people was laughing at Phil, but he know what he's doing. Okay, let's get into the second team I'm going to talk about today. Is the Indiana Pacers. Yes, the Indiana Pacers. You guys are asleep like NyQuil. You guys are asleep like NyQuil. The Indiana Pacers have, of course, Paul George. Been there for the longest. He's hanging in there. Power dunker, good shooter, good defender, all-around player. You have a lot inside Paul George. I don't know what else to say, you know, but you have a lot in Paul George. And then they picked up one of the most underrated power forward slash centers in the league. He's been getting hurt off and on throughout the previous years, and the team he played for, you know, you play for certain types of teams and your name don't get out there as much. Everyone knows who he is, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about Al Jefferson, you guys. So they pick up Al Jefferson for defensive purposes and scoring purposes. He's also a scorer as well. I mean, he's a brick wall. He moves a little bit more slow, but he's an awesome player. And they also picked up Jeff Teague, slash player, good shooter, not too much of a three-point shooter, but has a nice mid-range game, can see his players on the court. Oh my God, I mean, this Pacer team is looking real good. I'm trying to see who else these guys have. on there. They have not Bradley. I said Jeff Teague, but Monte Ellis. They also have Monte Ellis. They almost made it out that first round this year. Almost made it out the first round, but got eliminated. So for them making the 8th seed and doing that, that was pretty cool. So I'm looking very forward to see what the Indiana Pacers is going to do this year. I'm going to have to throw Miami in here real quick, but they're not doing nothing. Yeah, they made the playoffs, but their whole roster and whole squad is totally different. You know, they got rid of everyone. I believe Dame is gone. Wade is gone. So I'm going to eliminate Miami out this video about my Eastern Conference. I'm going to eliminate Miami. The Hawks picked up Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard been moving from team for the past year. When he landed with Houston, he done good the first 2 years, to be honest. He was doing, you know, a decent, great job. Then he been doing throughout the past years from switching from team to team. But their roster's not looking too hot that I know of. I mean, the last time I checked. All right, other team I want to talk about is the Boston Celtics. Yes, the Boston Celtics. Number one, I always love their stadium. The color and the old-fashioned look. The wooden on the floor. Boston Celtics had Green, who's been over there a couple years ago. Green can also shoot, spread the floor. Not, well, he's a solid player. I ain't not gonna say he's a weak player, because he's not. You know, he's a good player. Shoot the ball, dunk the ball. Legs still working great. His legs are still working great.
When you're using your 20-second timeout, it can be done for different reasons.
They still got that. They got that white guy. I can't pronounce his name, you guys. He's a good defensive player. And they also picked up Al Horford. Now they got rid of my guy, number 7, who I told you got potential. They got rid of him. So that's going to be kind of a problem. But, you know, that's a problem they'll get over with. They told him to slam down a little bit. That's all he had to do. He decided not to do that. So we're looking at... we're still looking at Green. We're looking at the white cat, Oxio, Lennox, whatever his name is. Avery Bradley, who can, oh my God, who still can shoot the ball like crazy. So I don't know what you guys been to be saying. This guy still ain't got no game, but he got game. He can spread the ball well. Isaiah Thomas can spread the ball and shoot well. That's why these guys almost made it to the second round. They came all the way back. You know, at first I didn't think they had it in them, but they showed me that they did, and that made me look at them from a different point of view, from a different perspective. So
this game has been no exception.
with those guys, you know, on the floor in the signing,
that keeps them interested.
Big Al, they're gonna do big things, I think. You know, so they're gonna have a good season, and hopefully they'll make the playoffs. Excuse me, and can make a run for the championship. Chicago Bulls, another team in the Eastern Conference I want to touch down on. I always still root for the Bulls if the Knicks is not playing, you know, because that's where I'm from. I'm from Chicago. I mean, they got that guy who just scored right there. They got the Wade. Wish you've been playing good his past last 2 years and a half at Miami. You know, first I'm like, Wade, you know, he's going down. He don't have too many years left. And I have the NBA League Pass, and I've been watching some stuff, checking out some things. And yes, he's still been playing decent. So with Wade there, And you got Rondo pushing the point, you know, be on the court, passing the ball, hooking players up. You got Jimmy Butler, who they call Jimmy Buckets because he make buckets. He's also a good player, but they're going to need more people to help him out on the floor, you know. So it's looking a lot better than it was after the trades they made with my boys in New York Knicks, you know. So they're looking a lot better, but still have ways to go.
That's nice right there.
Still have ways to go. Who else in the East you guys think got what it takes to make a run for the money? Of course, you guys already know the Cleveland Cavaliers, who won the championship. They have a natural-born leader, LeBron James. Now, I'm an NBA fan before anything, and people don't give credit when credit is due. LeBron James is, man, I don't know what to tell you guys. LeBron James is a true leader. Like I said, he can recruit the right players to come. And when LeBron James leave, he leaves at the right moment where free agency is open for all-star players and role players that will fit in the system for him to have a super all-star team. Now you think about the Bulls when they won those championships. Yeah, they had Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Them guys super duper all-stars, okay? We're not going to touch on. A couple more I'll say, you know, but I can't think of them right now. But you also have some good role players. I mean, like 75, 84, but you know, considered still good role players like Horace Grant, Tony Kukoc. You know, you gotta put people in positions where they can fit in at. It don't have to be super all-stars. But LeBron James is very good at that, and he does it at the right time and recruit these players. Every team he goes to the NBA Finals. Only excuse a person got is, but they didn't win. But they made it, nigga, and your team is at fucking home, sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? So they making it all the way to the conference. I mean, to the Eastern Conference Finals, or they making it to the championship. And they picked up J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, which I thought wasn't going to be a big impact. I knew it was going to be an impact, but not a huge impact. And they're helping out. So that worked out well. He also picked up Kevin Love. Now, I don't think Kevin Love is doing what he should be doing over there with Cleveland, helping LeBron James out, but he's doing enough just to get back. But far as what he's getting paid and all that and stuff, I think he haven't held up to his standard. I mean, to his thing. I just don't. I like Kevin Love as a player, but I just think he's not doing a good enough job. But they also were the first team to come back in the NBA Finals, being down by that many games, you know. I don't know what people be tripping on, but it always been a possibility that that can happen. It never happened, so it's not gonna happen. What you mean? This is basketball. Stop listening to everyone poking your chest out saying it's never gonna happen, but it did happen. So they looking good too this year.
No choice there. They had to stop the clock, and they give
you know, they looking good too this year. So that's all I gotta talk about when it comes to the Eastern Conference. Charlotte lost all their players, so I don't know what to say about that. Like I told you, the Hawks not looking good. I mean, yeah, man, it's gonna be shaky, but it's gonna be a lot better with the signing of some new players.
And he makes them both.
That these teams done. So that's it. That's all, you guys. Hit that like. Most definitely subscribe, man. Let me know what you guys think about the 2017 NBA season inside the Eastern Conference Finals. You guys be cool.